Welcome to episode 23 of the Triple Thread Pod. D, how you doing, bud?
Say 23 in honor of the great Michael Jordan. That's a freaking great number. Come on,
It's
MJ.
a great number. It's a great number. That's the goat.
If you guys haven't watched The Last Dance, please watch that documentary. It's probably like the best documentary ever made.
It is the best sports documentary by far. Hands down.
Hey, how did that work out? That's what we'll kind of be discussing today. So that's cool.
Okay, guys. So today's movie segment, we've got. As you can see, do you know when to go watch it? The Smashing Machine. And in honor of that movie, we're gonna do a segment on our best combat sports films. Okay, so it's 5 each. I know D's got some honorable mentions. D, take it away, bud.
Yeah, so just so people know, this is literally my favorite film genre. I love the combat sports genre. So lots of honorable mentions. I'm not going to talk about them, but I do feel like they need to be mentioned. You're going to be very happy with my first one. Let me not give it away. Maybe it's in the top 5. But you'll be happy to hear me say it. Southpaw, starring Jake Gyllenhaal. Then Kickboxer with Van Damme. Raging Bull with De Niro. $1 Million Baby. Then there's an indie film called Jawbone that's really worth checking out. The Wrestler. Great performance by Mickey Rourke. And then I had to go Enter the Dragon. Arguably the first time we ever saw MMA on screen.
Correct.
So shout out to Enter the Dragon. Shout out to Bruce Lee. Those are my honorable mentions. And then, bro, if you want to go with your number 5 then.
Okay. So I didn't put any honorable mentions, but look, look, I have to include Rocky in my honorable mentions. I love that film, but I just think these other 5 are just, like I said, this is my top 5. It's your top 5. And I know Rocky is going to be in your top 5. I know that for.
I just died inside, yeah. but it's your list. Yeah, it's your list.
Okay. So number 5. I was joking, by the way. I was trailing, dude. It's Rocky, bro.
Literally, I was like, yo, this episode
Rocky, dude. I saw you die inside a little bit. You're like,
no.
You probably had the same face when Eddie Etika scored that goal against Liverpool in that 98th minute. I'm just saying.
Bruh, you saying Rocky's not in your top 5 hurt me way more than that.
Fair enough.
Yeah, see, that hurts. But yes, Palace just know how to beat us, but we'll
get into that. We'll get into that.
Get into it. This is about movies now.
I know.
Okay, cool. So your number 5 is Rocky.
Yeah.
Nice.
Has to be there, buddy.
That's awesome.
Has to be there.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's. I don't want to say it because there were like great boxing and sport films before Rocky, but Rocky really opened the door to the underdog story and not choosing the hero as the protagonist, but just choosing like a complete underdog, a nobody, and turning him into the protagonist. I think Rocky's probably the first of its kind in that sense.
Yes, agreed, D. But that movie will always be iconic, dude. It will always be iconic.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah. Something like nearly 50 years later, and people are still running up the Philadelphia stairs and doing the celebration and taking photos.
That's right, dude. That's right.
Yeah.
Forever iconic, dude. I would love to go there one day.
Yeah. Me too. Yeah. If I ever go to America, if there's Philly stairs, I just want to run up those steps.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's amazing. Okay, my number 5 is Bloodsport.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, it's quite a cool little thing. Like if you look, this episode I think is going to be especially catered to MMA fans, but we obviously want to keep our movie listeners and football listeners engaged.
Mm-hmm.
But Bloodsport becomes even cooler when you are more affiliated with the UFC and how it used to work, where it wasn't just one fight a night, it was a tournament. You had to fight like 3-4 guys to then get to the final. So when you watch those and then you watch Bloodsport, it changes. Because you watch Bloodsport, you're like, oh, it's just a movie, whatever.
No,
Um,
that's the original
it's
format.
so cool.
That's the original format.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. So I had to shout out to Bloodsport. It's still debated whether that is the guy's true story or not, because people haven't really been able to credit whether it's true or not.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
But
Didn't they have the original guy from Bloodsport, that his story is based on, training Van Damme, if I remember correctly? I remember seeing something like that. I must
I
actually
don't know.
check that. We can always
Okay.
recap that at a later stage. Okay, so
Yeah.
Bloodsport number
Yeah.
5. Nice, dude. Good movie.
Bloodsport's my number 5. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, number 4 is one of my all-time favorite movies. It's probably the only Mark Wahlberg movie that I absolutely adore. And it's him and Christian Bale, and that's The Fighter. I love that movie.
I'm so
Oh,
happy this made your top 5.
I love that
Yo.
movie. Yes, that movie is so good. It's so good. So yeah,
Yeah. The
Fighter.
great Irish Mickey Ward.
Yes,
You
that's
know.
right. That's right.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
yo, it was. I remember watching that at the cinema, and I was like, Bale has to win it, and he did. Rightfully so.
Yeah. Yeah, he swept. Yeah, he won everything.
Yo,
For people who want to watch a great boxing trilogy, you have to go on YouTube, watch Mickey Ward versus Arturo Gatti. Those fights are disgusting. They're so good.
those are iconic.
That trilogy was brilliant.
They are iconic. They
Um,
are iconic.
yeah, bro. Drinking game. We have the same number 4, The Fighter.
Hey, okay.
It's
Dude.
it's my favorite David O. Russell movie. It's by far my favorite Mark Wahlberg movie. I don't mean to insult him. He's been in some great films like The Departed and stuff. But The Fighter is so special. David O. Russell's also made some really good films, but he's never come close to The Fighter again.
No.
And then Bale, it's arguably his best performance. I mean, he's unbelievable. He's just unbelievable.
But he's so good in everything that he touches. But
that's the thing. That's what I'm saying, like, arguably. But it's like you said, I remember watching that in the cinema going, this is his. No one's taking this from him.
That's his. So, yeah. Okay. So you got the same number 4. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Number 3. It was in your honorable mentions. My number 3. And that's Enter the Dragon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I remember.
Love that.
I'll never forget this. It was the first time that I watched anything martial arts related. Obviously, I was a huge fan of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And then my dad's like, okay, my boy, it's time for you to upgrade. And it's on Enter the Dragon. Oh, my word. I was hooked. I was outside, not kicking the dogs, thankfully, but hitting pillows, and yeah, that was awesome. I loved it.
Yeah.
I loved it.
That's so cool. Yeah, fun little trivia. Jackie Chan's in that movie.
Yes, that's right.
People want to know who would have won in a fight. Bruce Lee freaking whooped his ass. So.
Didn't he get like slapped across the face with a nunchuck?
Yeah, and then he's one of the guys that he like holds up. He's got him like by his hair, and then he kicks another guy, and then I think he just punches Jackie in the face. But Joe's like proper holding him up, and then Jackie's just like, yeah. No, Enter the Dragon's amazing, dude. And then I think, I mean, this has to be fact checked eventually, but I think that's the first time you see the MMA gloves in a Hollywood movie.
Yeah,
I think
it is, dude. It is 100%.
So
that was what?
Yeah, and then I mean,
that was 1980.
No, before, brother. Enter the Dragon. Give me a sec. 1973.
1973. Yo, dude. Yeah, it's way before. It's way before we saw gloves of that manner.
Yeah.
In mainstream, like movies and stuff, dude. So yeah.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, Rocky will be 50 years old next year.
That's mad, dude.
It's crazy. I remember when they released the DVD for the 30th anniversary, and I was like, what? This is cool.
It's crazy, dude.
Of got on DVD. I've got Rocky on
They
DVD. And I was like,
they
yes.
better re-release it for IMAX. I hope they do.
Oh my, bro, from your mouth to God's ears,
Yeah.
Lord, please. I know you want us to have good things, even the little things. If I can watch Rocky at the cinema,
Yes.
bro, you're flying to England. You are
I'm
flying
there,
to
dude.
the UK.
I'm there.
You are flying to the UK.
I'm
That
there,
would be
dude.
so
Yeah.
sick. Flip, that's awesome. Yeah, dude. And then he wears the MMA gloves, and then he still puts the guy in an armbar.
Yeah, that's right.
Um,
That's right, dude.
that's so cool.
That's
So cool.
flipping awesome, dude. That's so good. Eh? It's so good. And I mean, he's even like to just put it into perspective of how much he means to the sport. He's in the video games as a playable character, which is unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
That says everything,
Exactly.
dude. That says everything. So yeah.
100%.
Okay, what's your number 3?
Okay, my number 3. You can't make this up. Honestly, you can't make this up. My number 3 is a film that I'm going to try and talk about without Eeyore, because this movie means the world to me. I think this is the film. This is the film that made me fall in love with martial arts. And it is about the man himself, Bruce Lee, and it is Dragon, the Bruce Lee story.
Nice, dude.
Yeah, listen, I've seen that movie so many times, and every time I press play and that opening track plays, the score in that movie is
So good, dude. So good.
so good. Jason Scott Lee did a phenomenal job. No, they're not related. People kept thinking they were related. They're not. But he did study Jeet Kune Do under one of Bruce's students, which is so freaking cool. That's so cool.
Unbelievable, dude.
So yeah, so
Well,
cool.
listen,
So if you haven't checked it out, please watch it.
great film. I can
great
second
film.
that. 100%. I can second that because it's very good. It is good.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's amazing.
Okay. Nice, dude.
It's amazing.
Sure. Okay. Number 2 is my favorite boxing movie of all time, and that is Southpaw. Yes, I love
There's
it.
it. Yeah, I knew this was 2 or 1.
Yo, that was. I think it's. Look, I'll be honest. I think it's because it's got sentimental value. It was one of the first films I went to go watch with my wife when we were still dating, and I love that movie. I love it. So yeah, that's so good.
No.
Yes, it's hard to watch,
That's
but
amazing.
it's good. Oh my word, it's so good.
Yeah, no, it's brilliant. He should have gotten more awards attention for that role. Yes, he was
agreed,
brilliant.
Agreed. Like but the amount of effort that I put in to look the way he did, that's one of the best physiques I've ever seen.
Oh yeah.
In a movie. That's incredible.
Yeah.
Absolutely incredible.
But even the trainers were saying that he could have actually had potential as a boxer. They were like, he's really good. Like, he could have been a fighter.
Oh, no, dude.
So that's mad.
No,
shout out to Jake Gyllenhaal. Shout out to Forrest Whitaker. He was also brilliant in that movie. And the little girl, she's obviously not. I don't want to know how old she is now because I'm just going to feel old.
Yeah.
But the little girl, she was brilliant. She deserved some Oscar attention as well.
Definitely some Oscar buzz
really good
to her performance, but sure, okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, I'm fully cheating with my number 2. I know I'm cheating. I'm calling it out. You can't have a tie. I can't decide between these two. I can't. So, 2.1 is Rocky. It's the movie that made me fall in love with boxing. It's the movie. Without that movie, we're not here having this podcast. We're just talking about maybe movies and football.
Fair enough.
Yeah, if it weren't for, I think I mentioned this 2 or 3 episodes ago, if it weren't for my grandfather, my mom, and Rocky, I'm not a boxing fan, which means then I'm not an MMA fan, etc., etc., etc. So yeah, Rocky means the world to me. I absolutely adore that movie. Even just the story of how it got made, and Sly's, like, we could have a whole episode on Rocky.
And I
know we spoke about it.
Went through to get that movie done.
Honestly, dude, the fact that he had to sell his dog, because that's how desperate he was, and then bought the dog because of the success of the film. The film goes on to win Best Picture. it's just crazy how the film echoed, or how should I say this, that his life then echoed the film, because the film's about a complete underdog, a reject, gets to fight the guy, and then this guy that just couldn't get acting jobs, couldn't get anything, goes on to write an Oscar-winning film that 50 years later people are still running up and down those stairs. Bro, if they made a movie about that, we'd all go, this is so unrealistic, this is so stupid. And that's the magic of Rocky, is that sometimes the underdog wins, bro. I can't talk about it.
Oh, dude, it's
it's too
a
much.
beautiful film, dude. It's a beautiful
Woo!
film. It's one of my favorite films of all time.
Yeah, absolutely
I
love
know I
Rocky.
say that a lot in these episodes, but I'm dead serious. In
Yeah.
that genre, it's something I'll watch over and over again. It's so good.
Yeah, for sure.
Good.
Yeah, honestly, and I mean, I love the sequels, except there's not a fifth one.
Yeah, I don't know.
There isn't a fifth one.
Cut off there.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, Rocky Balboa was amazing. And then we segue to my 2.2, and dude, that is Creed. Creed is my tied second favorite.
Dude, listen, Creed was phenomenal. Bro.
I can't pick. Dude, I cannot pick between Rocky and Creed, because Creed is like a complete mirror of Rocky. It's this guy that's almost like a Nepo baby. I mean, okay, they don't know that he's Apollo's son, but like, he's got the money, he's got everything. There's no need for him to fight. Whereas like Rocky's fighting out of necessity, because he's like, I need to make money. I've got hard hands and a strong head. Like, I can take punches. Yeah. That's why he fights. Whereas Adonis, he had cash. He had no reason to fight, but he had that dog in him.
Correct.
And then to get trained by Rocky, and then dude, I'm gonna get emotional.
Right, dude, I can't talk about Rocky. Dude, that talk about like you were saying with the Bruce Lee story soundtrack. Dude, that soundtrack in Creed, but when that scene when he's running in the streets of Philadelphia, and those oaks on the bike are behind him, and they're doing wheelies and stuff.
Dude.
Oh, jeez.
Because they just paid tribute to Rocky with that, without it being corny.
It was so beautiful.
So good.
Who did the score for that? It was it?
That was Ludwig.
Yeah, it was Ludwig. I was gonna say, dude.
Yeah.
I was gonna say. No.
Yeah.
Yes, no.
And give Stallone his Oscar. That's one of the biggest robberies. Give Stallone his Oscar, yes, dude. I'm sorry. Dude, he deserved that flipping Oscar.
He did, dude.
Give it to him.
I'm gonna lie, that movie got me choked up like mad, dude.
Oh, so dude. I went to go watch Creed for my 25th birthday. So Creed, what's cool about Creed is it came out 30 years after Rocky. So, dude, Creed's going to be...
That's right.
No, not 30, sorry. 40 years, 2015, sorry. So, 40 years after Rocky. So, Creed is 10 years old. Oh, no, because it's 2025.
Yeah,
sorry,
dude.
Rocky's 76,
yes,
sorry.
Yeah.
So, it's nearly 40 years later.
Correct, yeah.
But, yeah, I went to go watch it for my 25th birthday, and, dude, people talk about their 25th, and they go do this, that. I could not imagine a better way to spend my 25th birthday than watching this film.
No, what an iconic movie, dude. Absolutely iconic movie.
Absolutely.
It's so good, dude.
Yeah. I loved it. Loved it so much.
Okay.
We've got the same number one.
We've
got the same number one.
We've got the same number one. You know it. That's how well we know each other. We know it.
Yeah.
And that's Warrior, dude. It's Warrior. There's no other better sports combat movie. I'm sorry, there isn't. It's
no.
Tom Hardy is, oh my word, that movie is so good. Jeez, that movie is so good.
Dude.
Yeah, dude. I don't even know what to say, dude. It's
me neither. I think if I start talking about it, we'll be here. Yeah.
It's such a good film. Yes, it's such a good
the writing, the acting, the score,
I mean, that ending, dude. Not to give spoilers, but that ending, oh my word. Yo. It's so beautiful. It is so beautiful.
No, it is.
Yeah.
It's a movie that it punches you in the stomach like from the beginning.
Big time.
And that fist like stays there and doesn't leave. And it just starts twisting and if you haven't seen Warrior, this friend of mine doesn't know that we have this podcast, but if she ever does, if I ever do tell her one day, I recommended Warrior to me, and she was like, she sent me a WhatsApp message. We worked together, and she said, yeah, she was like, just know on Monday, I'm either going to want to punch you in the face or hug you really tight. Because she's like, this movie broke me. And I was like, yeah,
It's an amazing movie. An
it's
amazing.
beautiful.
It's
Yeah,
incredible. It is incredible.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, so we got the same number one.
So number one, dude, had to
Nice,
be.
nice, dude.
Had to be. I was convinced
Okay,
Warrior would be. Yeah, Warrior is it's in my unwritten top three favorite movies of all time.
it's very good, dude.
I adore Warrior. Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Woo.
now we're gonna. So I haven't watched it yet. I'm planning to either later today or tomorrow if all goes well. Dino, you've just
Nice.
come back from it, dude. Let's
Yeah.
give you a review, and that's obviously the Smashing Machine review.
All right. Cool. Okay, so I took down some notes. Obviously, if you guys have been listening, you know that we don't like to give too much away. If it is your first time with us, welcome. We're so happy to have you here. What an episode to join on, because this is basically the podcast in a nutshell.
Yeah,
We get to combine basically all three things we talk about within one film, because it's a film, it's about sport, and it's MMA, so that's awesome.
yeah.
Okay. What I loved about the film was the fact that it was shot on film. It's got that beautiful texture, and the way it was shot was like it was in the 90s. So he shot on 16 millimeter, and
Strong.
then he even used a VHS recorder for some of the scenes. And you can just tell, like, it feels like this movie was made in the 90s.
I'm aware.
So, yeah, dude, it's incredible. It does not look like it was made even 10 years ago. It looks like this film was secretly made. I don't want to count because I'm just going to feel old. However many years ago, and now it just got released. So yeah, shout out to is this Benny Safdie? Because I always get the two brothers confused. Just give me one momento.
Is
Um, Okay, so this is Benny. Yeah. So Benny Safdie, for anyone who doesn't know, he was actually in Oppenheimer. I can't remember the name of the character, but he's the guy that Emily Blunt refuses to shake his hand when Oppenheimer finally gets the.
oh my word, jeez, dude. Okay,
Yeah,
you're
yeah, that's Benny Safdie. Yeah,
yes, okay. I didn't know that, dude.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so just to open up the film, to open up the review, the Safdie brothers directed a film called Good Time. I highly recommend it.
Yes.
And then they made a film that I know you didn't enjoy. They made a movie called Uncut Gems, which is literally Anxiety, the movie.
Yes, I don't like it.
Yeah,
I don't
so
like it.
this is not fair. So this is his first solo directorial
Okay.
debut, and then his brother is directing another film. So yeah, anyway, so this is his solo effort. It is about Mark Kerr. For people who don't know, Mark Kerr is not just an MMA legend, but he's one of the pioneers of the sport. I don't think we have the UFC, and then I don't think Pride went on for as long as it did without people like Mark Kerr. And I have to shout out Mark Coleman, who plays a big role in the film as well. Shout out to freaking Ryan Bader, who is this gentleman over here. For
I'm
people who
aware.
don't know, he's an actual fighter,
Actual
and
fighter
he
that
plays Mark Coleman in the film. And dude, yo, was I impressed by Ryan Bader. I was like, this guy needs to act. Fair
jeez. Okay.
flipping play.
Oh,
Very good. Yeah, so the cinematography is great. The performances are great. I'm not a Dwayne Johnson fan. And like I said, well, like we've said, we don't like being negative on this podcast, and we don't like, we're not going to do that. I'm not a fan of his films. I'm not a fan of his brand. What I will say is he is very good. Do I want him, or not want? Do I feel like he deserves awards recognition? Not really, to be honest with you.
yeah. That's fair, dude.
But he is very good.
That's fair.
He is still very good. I'm not going to take it away from him. But Emily Blunt is going to be nominated for an Oscar. I could almost put money on it. I
Sure.
mean, she's brilliant in everything. So, Shout out to Emily Blunt. Shout out to Ryan Bader. And then, yeah, there aren't many other really like big roles
Okay.
to note,
Bus
but the
Rutan's also
performances
in
are
it, eh?
great.
Bus Rutan, for our
Yes.
listeners
Yeah.
that don't know, Bus Rutan's also considered a legend in the sport.
Yeah.
What an incredible fighter he was. He's been in a lot
Yeah.
of media stuff for the past couple of years. So yeah, but he's very good.
Yeah. That is. And then there's cool cameos that I don't want to give away, so I'm gonna
Okay.
wait for you to watch it.
Awesome, dude.
Yeah.
What'd you give it
Yeah.
out of 5, B?
Oh wait, just hold up. So before I get there, I just want to say also the score I felt was really clever. I don't know if this was intentional, it's just what I took from it. Um, the score changes as the movie goes. For people who know about jazz, jazz is basically it's I like to refer to jazz as like organized chaos where they're not playing along to a certain thing, they're not reading sheet music. Jazz is just different sounds that come together. And they kind of use jazz to sort of portray what's going on in Mark's head, and then as the movie goes on, the score changes, which I felt was really interesting. So let me know what you think about that when you
Okay.
when you
When I
watch the
check it
film.
out, I'll definitely take them.
Yeah, that's what I took from the score. If that wasn't the intention, that's fine, but that's what I took from it. It was really cool. What I didn't really like about it was I feel like the script needed a bit more. It was lacking a bit in depth. The pacing of the film can be a bit offish sometimes, can feel a little bit repetitive. However, the first 2 acts of the film are really good. That's not to say the third act is bad for people who are listening. I didn't say it's bad.
Okay.
The first 2 acts are great. And then just to end off on like a fight pun, Benny Safdie didn't quite get the finish. If you're a fighting fan, you'll know exactly what I
Fair
mean.
enough.
I do give it a 4 out of 5 though.
Sure. It's a high
I'm
rating.
just not sure what. I want to know what non MMA fans are going to feel about it because,
Okay.
I mean, I enjoyed it
That's
because I know Marco's story. I mean, watching his debut in the UFC in the film was so cool because I was like, I've seen this. You know, most biographies, we're watching biographies of people that I didn't know Oppenheimer, or watch interviews with him, or you know things like that. So it's quite cool to see a biography of someone that you've actually watched their fights, and that was really cool. But it's a great film. It's a great film, 4 out of 5. I just wish the script was a bit sharper, and I wish the pacing they just touched that up a little bit.
Okay.
But I mean, a 4 out of 5 is a solid recommendation. Please go
Solid
see
recommendation,
this
dude. That's a good.
in the cinema.
A four for me is that's a good movie. That's a must watch. Anything above a
Yes.
4 is
Yeah.
it's definitely that.
Yeah. So yeah, if you end up watching the Smashing Machine to whoever's listening, and you are not associated, I mean, you don't know about the UFC, you don't watch it. Please let me know what you think about it because
Yeah.
I'm
We'd love to
interested
hear
to
what
see how it plays
our
for.
audience thinks of these movies.
Yeah. Because this film is very much catered to MMA fans.
Okay.
So
No, I'm
we'll
excited to
see.
go watch it, dude. I can't wait to go see it.
It's a great
Very
film.
excited.
Yeah, it's a great film. I think you're gonna love it. I think you're gonna absolutely love it. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's the review of the Smashing Machine. Yeah, Emily Blunt will 100% be nominated for an Oscar. Maybe she'll even win it.
Sure.
She was brilliant.
That's saying something, dude. Okay.
Yeah.
Moving on to our MMA segment. Okay. Continuing with our series. Today we're doing our greatest middleweights. So Dino's greatest middleweights and my greatest middleweights. Okay, D. Do you have any honorable mentions, bud?
Was this one hard for you like the others? How does this one compare so far to the others?
This one was easy for me, dude. This was easy.
All 5?
All 5 were easy, but all 5.
Really? Yes, I struggled, bro.
Dude, all 5 were easy for me.
Middleweight so stacked. I was like, flip.
Look, the guy that's number 1, he's the one that got me into the sport, but when I saw this man fight, which we'll get into, but when I saw this man fight, no, jeez, Okay, I went first with the movies, so you go first with the MMA.
Fine. I just want to mention them. I've got two honorable mentions,
Okay.
and that is because when you got me into MMA, I freaking dug him, and that is Rich Franklin. I had to name him
Fair enough.
just as like a full circle moment with our friendship and when you got me into this. And then, dude, I had to mention Bisping. I just had to. The the way he came into the UFC undefeated, was talking all that shit, and he backed it up. Eventually becomes champion. I felt like I had to mention Michael Bisping.
Right.
He's great,
Listen,
and
fair enough, dude. Fair enough. Look,
yeah, yeah.
look, Bisping's my number five. And that's
Oh,
purely
nice.
because of his underdog story, dude. I mean,
Yeah,
he was getting to that later stage of his career. He was becoming one of those guys that, like,
the punching bag.
I don't want to say, yeah, he was a punching bag, but also I don't
Yeah.
want to sound harsh and call him like he was almost falling into the category of Dustin Poirier, where he's a great fighter, but he just hasn't
Mm,
won a title.
mm,
What
yes.
happens? He takes a 2 week notice against Luke Rockhold, and he knocks
Mad.
Luke Rockhold out cold, and that was beautiful.
Proper.
Then after that,
Proper.
he goes and defends his belt against Anderson Silva, and he gets his revenge against Dan Henderson. First UK fighter to win a UFC belt. So for me, this man has to be in the top five. He's
Awesome.
he put the MMA scene in the UK to where it is now. I firmly believe it.
Yeah, he was on the card when the UFC had first come to the
London.
UK.
Yeah, I think it was London, if
Yeah,
I'm not mistaken.
it was London or Manchester. Uh, it was one of the two.
Okay.
But anyway, yeah, he was on the card and he became a superstar.
He became a superstar.
And
Look, he can
yeah, we don't
be.
have UFC London without
Look,
that. So
that I can be a knob. I'll say it as it is. But yes,
yeah,
he turned it around.
no, he was such a character,
He
dude. He
was
was
a
such a
character, dude,
character,
and
and
I love his podcast to this day. I
yeah,
think he's
yeah, yeah,
hilarious. I
yeah,
absolutely think he's hilarious, and
yeah.
I love the fact that he's an analyst as well. So it's great.
Yes, I was just about to say I do love his commentary. It's always very insightful.
True.
He's not also trying to just talk and get attention. He's saying what's relevant.
And also, let's not
I've,
forget, dude, the guy fought most of his career with one eye.
yeah,
Says it all.
mad.
So yeah, that makes a legend.
No, he's mad.
He's a legend in
No,
my
I'm
eyes.
so happy you said him. That's awesome. Okay, my number five, dude. Again, this is my Frankie Edgar dilemma because this guy fought like in so many different weight classes. I don't know where to put him. So I feel like his tenure was more at middleweight. Please disagree with me if you do.
Okay.
But I had to mention him, whether I mention him now or later. I choose to put him in middleweight, and that is, dude, it's Vitor Belfort.
Sure, dude. Shout, mate. Shout, dude.
I had to
Shout.
mention him.
Listen, Vitor was a dude.
Unbelievable.
He was a
Unbelievable. His early days, I mean, he was on that juice. Let me tell you, my guy was on the stuff. But he came in when Mark Coleman, Mark Kerr, or Don Fry, like all these guys
Well,
was like, these are the untouchables.
his debut, if I'm not mistaken, his debut in the UFC was against Wanderlei Silva, and he won it in 8 seconds or something like that. It was mad, dude.
Dude, it's mad.
It's crazy.
Well, I think when he came back, yes, because he was still in like the early UFCs. Remember when he was like 19
Yeah,
or
but
20
that's
or
what I'm
something?
saying. His debut as a 19-year-old, he knocked him Wanderlei
Oh,
Silva.
snap.
Yeah, he walked.
I can't remember that.
Yeah.
Crap. Sorry, guys. Let me just. It's not that I don't believe you.
No,
I'm just trying to
if I'm
like
not
rewire
mistaken,
my
I think
head.
that was what happened, D. Because I remember watching that fight.
Uh, no. So his debut was UFC 12, and he fought Trey Tilligman, Scott Ferrizzo, and then David. Oh, I know, just won those two.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Yeah.
I got that wrong. My bad.
No. It's cool. You are thinking of. I'll let you know now. Where's the Wanderlei fight? So yeah, this is later on. You've got UFC 12, UFC 13, UFC 15. Then they did UFC Brazil, which was a year later. He beat Wanderlei Silva in 44 seconds.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Oh well, I'm
That's mad.
glad you corrected me on that. I don't want to be wrong.
No. For people listening, I'm not just saying this because he's my mate. This guy's a flipping encyclopedia. He can't remember everything. Like, it's mad. His UFC knowledge is disgusting. But yeah, no, Vitor just came in at a time where all the big dogs were pissing in that cage, and he was like, "Oh, it's mine now."
I know.
Like, he just, yeah. And then he obviously dropped down to middleweight when he couldn't be on the juice anymore. And
hold on.
dude,
Whoa. You're forgetting a very vital, important part of his career, dude. And that's TRT Vital. That's when they say, I'm just saying, I don't want a lawsuit, okay? There's rumors that he was the man that made Michael Bisping lose his eye. Yeah, with a head kick. Obviously juiced up to the gills. That's still one of my favorite, like, mystic fighters. Like, there's the saying, and that's Vitor, TRT Vitor, but he was insane, absolutely insane.
Yeah. So shout out to Vitor Belfort.
No, I'm glad he made your top 50. Okay, my number 4. Okay, this man is a proud legend. Yes, he did fight across multiple divisions, but middleweight is where he made his mark. And that is Dan Henderson.
Nice.
Dan Henderson, yeah. Dan Henderson.
Yeah.
He performed one of the best knockouts I've ever seen, and that was against Michael Bisping. That is
that left hook.
And then that dropping of the elbow. It's actually his it's actually his logo for his gym, which is quite something. So yeah, go check it.
That elbow was so unnecessary.
Yes, it was so unnecessary, but the animosity between those two, they hated each other so bad. So bad. So yeah, Dan Henderson is my number 4, bud.
That's a shout, dude. If like for people who play Mortal Kombat and like over the top they go with the fatalities.
Yeah, that's exactly what he did.
Him dropping that elbow was so unnecessary. That's like he's already speaking to like King Henry and all the homies, and he still gets an elbow. It's like, yes.
King Henry did it. You're speaking to his ancestors, bro. Having a cup of tea with him, even. But
literally, bro. Yes. Oh, that elbow was so unnecessary.
Yes, but he went. You remember in Inception when there's different tiers of dreams? That actually went into a different realm every time, bro. So it was mad. So it was crazy.
Yeah. A dream within a dream. Yes, facts.
Okay.
Facts. Yeah, Dan, actually recently, for people who have been listening, I'm still doing my UFC rewatch, and I've just watched Dan Anderson's debut. He fought Rampage to unify the Pride and UFC middleweight titles. Sure. I won't say who won, but that was a great fight.
That was a good fight, dude.
That was a great fight. Freaking shout out to Rampage, bro. What a freaking beast. Love Rampage.
Oh, Rampage.
This one, I don't know how valid this one is. So if it's not, I have a backup. No, so if you tell me this one doesn't qualify, no.
It's your list, dude.
No, I know, but in terms of like the weight class.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah. So, okay, just to give an intro, this guy, the UFC basically started as the bigger guy wins. Right? Whoever's the best striker wins. Lo and behold, here comes a guy, not small, not big, but just from Brazil, wearing his gi, just starts submitting people. And he brings wrestling into the UFC, and they're like, oh crap, it's not about being the biggest, now it's about who's the best grappler. And that is Royce Gracie. Dude, I believe he was middleweight. But it's a bit sketchy. Trying
to remember Well,
Because
remember,
I googled it and it
he
said
didn't
middleweight.
really, it wasn't wrestling. He was more Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu than anything.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah.
sure, dude. Oh, it's UFC 1, eh? Him and Ken Shamrock at the end. I'm trying to remember if he was a middleweight.
It's mad. I don't know, guys. Okay, so in case that's not
Yeah, I
valid,
think he was a
um,
170 pounder, dude. I'm sure he was a
okay.
170.
Yeah, you see, that makes more sense. Yeah,
Yeah.
because Google, you can't always freaking trust Google. And guys, I wasn't going to go and rewatch UFC 1, 2, and 3 because I'm already rewatching and I'm on 70 something. Anyway, so my
He's
backup
already watched
is.
where Matthews gets knocked out, which is beautiful.
Listen, I watched Matt Serra beat GSP
Ah,
recently as
man.
well. So, yeah, exactly. It's
Okay.
like, okay, so my backup dude is Rampage. The whole time, dude, the UFC trying to get him in from Pride and then the stuff he was doing at Pride. Because let's not forget, like, when we do these lists, we are saying, like, best middleweight in the UFC. We are, but I can't negate the stuff Rampage was doing in Pride. And then when he came into the UFC, just burst through the scene. Dude,
Well,
I
but
freaking love Rampage.
that slam that he pulled off against Ricardo, what was his surname, man? Arona or something like that. That slam, dude, where Arona had him in a triangle and he picked him up and he slammed him on his head. It was devastating, that. It was
Yeah,
devastating.
and Rampage could proper slam people. Like when he picked you up, yes, you're right, Ricardo Arona. And the first thing that came up on Google was Rampage versus, and I just put RIC, Ricardo Arona slam was the first thing that
Yeah,
came up.
no, it's a devastating slam. For you guys that
So,
haven't seen it, go check it out. It's one of those
oh,
that you go like, yo.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So a nice knockout to see. But yeah, Rampage is then my number 4. Freaking love Rampage Jackson. What a
That's
G.
a shot, dude. That's a shot.
Yeah.
Okay, number 3 is the man from Australia, and that is Robert Whittaker.
Yo. Okay.
Yeah,
Faye.
Robert Whittaker, dude.
Faye.
Um,
Shit, somebody big didn't make your top 5 that I was thinking. Okay.
yeah,
Fine.
listen,
Okay.
dude, if you guys ever want to watch a decent fight, go watch his 2 fights versus Yoel Romero. Um, yes, it was
Mm.
unbelievable. Even his fight against Darren Till, that was one of the best fights I've seen in terms of like a chess match. They're trying to outsmart each other constantly, and
Mm-hmm.
it was a high grade fight. So yeah, look, obviously
Yeah.
he's getting towards that end of his career, but I mean, dude, that ex cardio he's striking. We did see a bit of his wrestling, but not a lot of it. And then obviously that grit that he had, that's what made him special.
Mm. Yeah.
So yeah, Robert
No?
Whittaker is my
Faye.
number 3.
Faye. My number 3 is someone that only fought 5 times at middleweight.
Okay.
5 times at middleweight, 3 knockouts, 1 decision, and then he got knocked out by Izzy in the rematch. Bro, I had to put Powhatan in my top 5. He's only fought 5 times, but there were
Oh, dude.
5 fights, and he
Pereira,
becomes
bro.
champion.
Yes, he.
Mad. I had to put Pereira. I had to. I had to.
Dude,
Had to. Had to. Had to. And
that
then
man's rise to middleweight gold was unbelievable. And
unbelievable.
also, let's just take a
Unbelievable.
moment to give him his credit. That man became double champion 9 fights. Nine
Yes.
fights. It is
Yeah.
unheard of, guys. It is unheard of.
Yeah.
I'll never forget
Yeah. And he
watching his
just
debut against that Greek guy that he fought. And he connected him with that flying knee, and I'm like, ooh, okay, this is interesting because I remember for years Joe Rogan was speaking about him. He's like, no, this guy, there's this guy on what was it? What is the name of that organization? It's a kickboxing organization.
it's not K1. It's
Dude.
I'll find out for you. Carry on talking. I'll find out for you
So yeah,
quickly.
for years they were saying this like is there, and then obviously Yeah, Adesanya can be blamed for bringing him in because Adesanya was talking all that shit about him, saying that he's
Yeah.
in the bar, looking up at the screen and saying, "I beat that guy." And obviously that just ignited a fire in Alex Pereira. D, that's a shot, mate. That's a
Glory flip. Jeez, and that's a break
glory.
fight.
That's a glory
For
kickboxing.
glory.
Thank you, glory kick.
So it was gonna bug me. Yeah, dude. Just because now I'm not gonna obviously have him on my light heavyweight list, but I mean, like you said, double champ in 9
Yeah,
fights.
9 fights, dude.
He didn't defend the middleweight belt, which is fine because he got it in 4 fights, which is ridiculous.
Yeah,
Especially considering how stacked middleweight was at the time.
yeah.
And then he defended the lightweight belt 3 times. And he's fighting for it again tonight, which we will talk about
Light
soon.
heavyweight.
So yeah,
Light heavyweight. Yeah,
shout out. Yeah, so shout out to Poatan.
yeah.
He's my number 3.
Sharma. Still
Shama.
the best walkout of all time. I love his walkout, dude.
Oh, I can't wait for
Pulling
tonight
the
to see that
Aaron.
walkout, dude.
That's the best.
Can't wait. Can't wait. We're going to be wide awake tonight. Let me tell you. 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm going to be buzzing, mate.
100%.
Ugh.
I can't wait. I can't wait for tomorrow morning. Yeah, just to put into context, we are recording Saturday night, guys. So, yeah. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
D, who's your... Oh, yeah, so it's my number 2 now. I have a feeling our number 2 and number 1 are swapped. Something just tells me.
Okay.
Okay. Number 2. So just in case it is your number 1, if it is,
I love how well we know each other. It's actually ridiculous, yeah.
if it is, I'm going to let you speak all the things about him because he was unbelievable, dude. Unbelievable.
Okay, I'm going to tell you this already. We've got the same number 2.
Okay.
There's my mic drop of the day. I'm sure you weren't expecting that. Well, there you go.
Adesanya number 2.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. I'm proud of you. Well done, dude. I thought you were going to put Adesanya number 1 there.
We're doing best, not favorite. If we were doing favorite, he would have been my number 1.
Yeah, but it's our list, though. That's what I'm saying.
No, I know, but I still have to do best. If we were doing best,
Fair enough.
And that's how I did it, the number 1 is the number 1.
Fair enough, bro.
I can't.
Right.
I can debate that till I'm blue in the face, and I will lose that fight every time.
Listen, let's just remember the 2 of them fought against each other. But we'll get into that. We will get into that because it was the passing of the torch, and it was beautiful.
Yes, 100%. You couldn't have said that better. 100%.
So
100%.
number 2 is Adesanya, one of the biggest superstars.
Style bender.
Yeah, the style bender. The way he sent Robert Whittaker into another dimension was disgusting. I'm just saying. No disrespect to Rob, but yeah, what he did to Paulo Costa was disgusting. both during and after the fight. We can't say that because we'll get banned on YouTube. Yeah, what more can be said? I mean, he didn't have a ground game. His thing was basically kickboxing, and it worked.
Yeah.
And yes, he was unbelievable. My word, he was unbelievable. So yeah, my number 2 is Israel Adesanya.
So I just want to say he had 12 title fights in 5 years.
Dead.
Yeah.
Insane, dude.
12 title fights in 5 years.
And I mean, that's
5 years of fighting 5-minute rounds.
That's Robert Whittaker twice, Jared Cannonier, Martin Vittori, Paulo Costa, missing one more.
Kevin Gastelum, Yoel Romero.
Yeah, well, we don't. Yeah. Romero fight never happened. That's one of those that we don't talk about. Because whoever was controlling him that night was figuring out the buttons. I'm just saying.
Yeah, fair.
So yeah. Okay, so Adesanya is my number 2. You said your number 2 is the same, right?
Yeah, listen, dude, I absolutely adore Izzy. He's one of my favorite fighters, full stop. His striking needs to be studied. It's an art form. It's so elegant. It's so classy. It's so effective.
That man's
It's
question.
so calculating. It's
That oak for
bro,
me has got the
he's
best question mark kicker. The way he dummies oaks.
100%.
Oh, jeez, it's amazing.
100%. That question mark kick is disgusting. Yeah, I absolutely love Izzy. We were very blessed that on that run that he went from 2020 until 2023, just being so active. He fought twice in 2020, fought twice in 2021, 3 times in 2022, and twice in 2023.
Yeah,
Um,
incredible, dude.
to the Starbender, dude, freaking love you, and keep
Same.
doing what you're doing. And like Mark said, we're going to talk about it now. They did fight each other.
Sure.
The passing of the guard, I will never forget that fight.
No,
Never. I was like standing up that
dude,
whole time.
that fight with those two was like watching an anime, dude. It was just
100%.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
It was absolutely amazing.
No.
There's no other way to put it.
No.
It was amazing.
No.
No,
it was so
yeah,
cool.
jeez. Okay. Number 1, drum roll. That wasn't a drum roll. I can't do a drum roll.
The spider. The spider drum roll.
This man, widely regarded as the greatest middleweight ever, and he is. There's no one that touches him. Okay? 16 fights. Win streak. Still a record in the UFC. Title fights. Let's not forget that, boys. And just what a fighter. What a fighter. And that is Anderson Silva. This is the man that I remember going to a friend's house. Shout out to Clay. Went to Clay's house. He showed me the first ever fight I ever watched of Anderson Silva was him versus Forrest Griffin. And the way he toyed with Forrest Griffin, and I mean Forrest Griffin is no joke. It was disgusting. That man, he looked like Neo in the Matrix. It was insane. It was insane.
Yeah.
It's pretty much, oh, there's Neo. Okay, cool. All right. And then obviously that fight with him and Chael Sonnen. I've never, talk about a last minute. Oh, jeez, yeah. I don't want to even spoil it.
If that happened in a movie, people would be like, this is so unrealistic.
100% did. But look, let's not say what happened there because I want people to go and watch those fights because they're very good.
Yes. Yes, yeah. Agreed.
But like we said earlier, that passing of the torch between him and Adesanya, that was one of the most beautiful things. Just the amount of respect that they had for each other. I mean, Adesanya grew up watching him. And it was so awesome, man. It was so awesome. That's one of my favorite fights. I remember watching that we went on vacation and I obviously wanted to try and find somewhere where I could go watch it, and I did. And I was literally the only person in that, like a bar, watching that. And it was such an awesome fight. Oh, it was so good. It was so good. So yeah, just to correct myself, he had 10 consecutive title defenses, which is still a record in the middleweight division. No one's going to touch that. 10.
Yeah.
Not a chance.
It'll take someone special.
It'll take somebody very special.
Very special.
And then obviously one of the dream fights I wanted, we've spoken about this in private. We just sadly never got to see it. And that was, I wish we could have seen Anderson and GSP fight. Oh my word. I think that would have been, I would love to see how those two would just make certain adjustments and stuff to their games and stuff. So yeah. But yeah, to Anderson Silva, if you ever watch this, I'm a big fan of yours. Thank you for all those memories. It's so good. It's so good.
Obrigado.
Obrigado, pa. I almost said the C word, but I didn't.
Okay. I don't know if YouTube knows what that means, so it's okay.
Fair enough. Well, they got translators, dude. They probably got that out from the UFC that translates like 17 languages.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Preview of UFC 320.
320, yeah, that's flipping go. What a card.
Yes, dude. That
Look,
card.
No, I'm not going to be disrespectful, but we're just going to cut right to the chase, okay? Abus Magomedov versus Joe Pyfer is going to be a banger because Joe Pyfer always brings it. He's very entertaining.
Yeah.
And then you've got Josh Emmett, who is no pushover. All respect to Josh Emmett. He's got a big task ahead of him with Zalal. That's going to be a great fight. Now, these three fights should all be headlining a pay-per-view. I don't know what Dana's got in mind for November and December.
They should.
But this card is almost too stacked. I'm not complaining, but it's almost too stacked. This card is ridiculous.
No, dude.
Okay?
The thing is too stacked. It's cooking, dude, and I love it. I love it.
Dude, Yuri versus Khalil. This is the people's fight of the night.
Yes.
This is for the fans. This is the people's main event.
Agreed.
Okay? I apologize for people who don't know the context. Please get into the UFC so that you can share our excitement. This fight is going to be
banana.
It's going to be bloodshed.
Yeah.
It's going to be absolute chaos.
No, it's going.
This is going to be Mortal Kombat IRL.
Yeah. No, you said it perfectly,
now,
dude.
Does this fight go to a decision? Yes or no?
Yeah. I think it will, dude.
I mean, I think if it was 5 rounds, potentially not. I think it would probably end in around the 4th, I want to say.
It depends. Do we see the Yuri that fought Jamal? Or do we see the Khalil Roundtree that fought Jamal? Because that wasn't his best performance, dude. That was not his
Let me tell you, you can date this if... And listen, I love Khalil, hey? If Khalil fights Yuri the way he fought Jamal...
He's gonna get... Yeah.
He's not sitting in the corner after the first round. He's going home.
Look, we both big fans of both of them. I know this for a fact because we have spoken.
Look, I've been a Yuri day one. That's what I will say. I've been day one Yuri. I'm not gonna say that for Khalil. I don't want to be that guy. What Khalil did to Anthony Smith, he was on my radar. I'll be like, okay, that's one of the coldest finishes ever.
Yeah, it was mad.
To walk up to the guy like this, and he's already rocked and drops. I'm sorry, dude. That was cold. Yeah. And then I'm so happy for him because since his fight with Pereira, he's become like the people's champ. He got so much respect.
Deserved, dude, for years.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
But like you're saying, we're a fan of both. I don't know who to root for.
It's a tough one, dude.
It's so tough.
To be honest, bro, it's a tough one with that
both.
fight. But the biggest one I'm struggling with, dude, is that co-main.
The next one.
Because I love both, dude. I love both.
Okay, so let's move on to the co-main. So I'm going to let Mark do a lot of talking here because this is literally his boy. I just want to say...
I cannot emphasize how much I love Corey Sandhagen.
Let me just set it up because you're going to... I want to give you your time on Corey, right? So just for people who don't know, Marab... Devashvili. I mean, it's better than what Charles Sonnen does. Flip, his surname is... Marab is just for people who want to get into the sports again. This is a very exciting time because for multiple reasons, we've got guys like Topuria, Marab,
the Georgians too.
We've got a hell of a time where we're potentially watching the greatest in their division. So Marab is already being heavily considered the greatest bantamweight of all time. Yes. So it's a great time to get into the sport because then you're potentially watching the greatest ever at the time, right? Yeah. Well, ever. You get to watch him right now instead of going on YouTube and watch him back. So a completely dominant guy versus someone who's now got his second title shot. Someone Mike adores, and this is where I'll leave it to you, bro.
So,
what do you think?
I'll say this. Corey, this might be a hot take. Corey is also one of those fighters. Unbelievable. Just hasn't become a champion yet. That's the only thing that's missing from his resume. He's probably the best striker in that division. I don't think... Like, yes, you got Sugar O'Malley. You got Cheeto, but I mean he beat Cheeto. For me, but Dedek's striking in that division is unbelievable, and also he's worked on his wrestling. Let's not forget that. Now, I'm not saying his wrestling's on the same trajectory as Marab. It will never be, but anything can happen. We have seen some crazy things happen in the sport. And if anything, I would love to see Corey just become champ. Just once. And then Marab can beat him in the rematch and carry on his thing. Marab is a legend. I love watching him fight. It's always entertaining, and he's just a fun person to watch fight. So yeah.
Yeah. No, dude. I'm very excited for this fight, but I'm more excited to listen to you watching this fight.
Yeah, listen, dude. Look, I'll be very honest. I do think Marab is gonna win, but if Corey wins, you're never gonna hear the end of it. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, dude,
You're never gonna hear
I'm
the end
gonna
of
be
it.
so like, yeah, because for people who don't know, Mark and I obviously we live in different time zones, whatever. If Corey wins, I'm gonna have to like put my volume down on my phone on the Discord because you are gonna wake up all your neighbors.
I will be. And I'll feel nothing, bro. I'll feel nothing.
Facts. Nor should you. Yes, if he wins, dude.
Yeah.
What a way to win. You're literally beating who they considering the best bantamweight of all time.
It's true.
Because that's the thing, is now if you beat Marab, you're not just beating the champion, you're beating who people are considering the GOAT.
Yeah. In that division.
That's mad.
No, dude, it's insane.
It's mad.
It's insane. And listen. Is he gonna hit those 100? Is he gonna hit 100 takedowns? Yeah.
He just needs 3.
Dude, no one's
gonna
touch that, dude. No one is going to touch that. But we will be 90 years old if we're still alive, with our teeth falling out as we're speaking, bruh. And we're gonna say, "Do you remember Marab?" And I promise you not, dude. I promise you not. And there's gonna be some it's gonna walk up to us and he's gonna say, "Oh, Marab's thing got beaten," and we're gonna be like, "Nope, not a chance." It will stop at 98 and that oak will get knocked out. Cold. So yeah.
Yeah, listen. Whose record did he beat again? I can't remember.
Sorry, dude, the thing cut off there, dude. He broke GSP's record.
The fact that he broke that record. We said many times that record wasn't going to be touched. We said many times.
Well, but I blame Peter Yan because he shot like 40 times in this fight, dude. If it wasn't for Peter Yan, that thing would have never got touched, dude, that record. Damn you, Peter Yan.
I blame Peter Yan.
Okay, and then obviously the main event. Please let it be Shama time, please.
Shama!
Please let it be Shama time. I've never wanted a man to win more. It's like, please, I just want Pereira to win. Do you know it's going to happen? Okay, here's my hot take. So when you guys listen to this on Tuesday when it releases, okay, this episode, you're going to say Mike was right, or I'm very wrong.
I hope so.
So this is when it's going to happen, okay? Pereira is going to knock out Ankalaev in the 4th round, okay?
Oh,
hold on.
He's giving a time.
Hold on, dude. Hold on. Hot take.
Prediction, let's go.
He's going to knock him out in the 4th round, dude, okay? He's going to knock him out in the 4th round. And then, what is that man going to do? He's going to
go to heavyweight and challenge Aspinall.
Thank you. And then he's going to knock out Aspinall. Good night. Thank you for coming. Go have a cup of tea. Cheers. It's going to happen. I know it's going to happen.
Triple champ. Yeah. He will be the first triple champ.
Yeah, listen, dude. If anyone can do it, it's him, bro. Well, listen, it's up to him and Taporia, dude. Those are the two that can do it.
Actually, Alex, I'm going to try to say this in a Brazilian accent. Se este prediction vai acontecer, Sages na nossa podcast. O triple champion, triple pod,
Hey, I love it.
triple threat pod. Boom.
Boom.
Alex, if you become triple champ, bro, you're on the triple threat podcast.
100%.
Shama.
100%.
It's flipping
100%.
go.
Shama
Imagine,
time,
bro.
Shama time.
Imagine interviewing that guy. I'd be like,
Well, dude, it'd be like talking to a rock. Be like, just saying, dude, the oak can fight, but he can't really speak a lot, dude. Unless he's in front of Nina Drama. That's the only time, dude.
Yeah, shame. To be fair, his English is getting better.
It is
I'll
getting
give him
better,
props.
dude. Yeah, look, I'm being a bit harsh. He's probably gonna knock on my door now and be like on Halloween, dude. Yes, that could be scary.
Bro, here's a joke we haven't made in a long time. Alex's freaking punch is so hard, he could bruise Maguire's forehead behind you. So, let's... If Mark's freaking background is a bit blue and purple next week,
It's Maguire's forehead,
you know,
after he
Alex
got
gets
beaten.
his ass.
Yeah, dude. I actually think that's where they're holding the event, dude. It's in his forehead. I'm just saying. Just saying. Yes. Wow.
Yo, do you think that's where the spear, where Noche was last year, that the spear is actually just inside his
100%, bro. When everything went
We're
dark, that's when
watching
when
his
everything went
head
dark in the
movies.
sphere, dude. That's when he went to sleep, bro. And then went into dream mode.
We were watching his head movies. Oh, shit,
What do
can't
you
quite
say
topic
in
on
movies? Okay. So,
Oh my
okay, so
god.
that's our preview of 320. Okay, guys, so I just want to say this, okay? As you guys know, I'm a big Gunners fan. I was so proud of my boys on the weekend. I didn't think they were going to get a result against Newcastle, but wow, that was awesome. And,
Yeah.
what's going on with you guys, bud? Like, yes,
Hey.
I'm just saying.
No, but I actually want to give your team more flowers, bro. So before you start grilling me, which is 100% warranted and valid, again, bro, this is how Premier Leagues are won, right? You've got to win when you're on your off day. Your bad days at the office, it's not good enough. You have to win those games.
Agreed, mate. Agreed.
If you lose those games, you don't win titles.
Yeah.
And you guys were 1-0 down. It was a very tense game. There was quite a lot of bickering and arguing, especially with Newcastle's goal. Was it Gabriel that said that he got elbowed and whatever?
Well, dude, Newcastle have always been dirty, dude. I mean, there was that incident that happened with Gyökeres, dude. Oh, jeez, what's that guy's name, man? But anyway, the Oak was like trying to fish hook him. So if people don't know what a fish hook is, it's that. And it's
So it was really good. You guys came back, and then dude, you got the win. So
got the win, dude. Much to my surprise.
This is what Arsenal have been lacking. Is where you guys are having an off day, you don't get a result.
It's true.
You have to get a result even when you're off, dude. Liverpool, we started very strong this season, but our wins have not been convincing. They've been ugly. Some wins have been decent, fine. But like our win against you guys, and then against I can't remember who it was now. It wasn't a nice win, but I'm glad we got it.
Well, dude, right? I picked them to win the tournament, and I still think you guys will take it, dude. I don't know, dude. As much as I want Arsenal to win it, something my gut just tells me it's not going to happen. I hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong. But what worried me with you guys, dude, is that first game against Bournemouth. Now, don't get me wrong, Bournemouth are on an unbelievable run, but
and it's so hard to play at home,
dude, and you just let 2 goals slip in like it was nothing. I don't know what's going to happen tonight with you guys in Chelsea. That's going to be very interesting. But then again, Chelsea they're playing
so unpredictable.
They're so unpredictable at the moment. And I think it's because Cole Palmer is not consistently available. But I don't know what's going on there, dude. Yeah, look, I was very surprised with that Crystal Palace result, but Crystal Palace are they're a menace. They're an absolute menace. They just need
Look, they're on a
to.
tear, hey? They fifth without playing this weekend.
Oh, they're the only
I mean, if
undefeated team in the Premier League so far.
in the league, yeah,
It's mad.
exactly. Yeah,
Unbelievable.
it's mad.
So, well
I
done
mean,
to
if
them.
they win their game, they'll go tied second with us, and if we win,
Yes.
they'll still go third.
Right, dude. That's right.
So if Palace win their game, they go third.
They go
Yeah.
third, yeah.
Hey, you guys beat West Ham. I only saw that now.
Yeah, we beat
Nice,
West
bro.
Ham, yeah. We beat West Ham.
Good.
Yeah,
So it's a tough game. London derby.
dude, I just wanna shout out to this man. The media is treating him like shit. And that's Yorker is. Dude, he works so hard, bud. Yes, he works hard, man. He works so hard for that team, but things are just not, I don't know, dude. I want him to do well, and I think he will still do well. He just needs a bit of time.
Mm.
So, yeah.
Yeah, bro. I think that we need to literally, people need to start seeing forwards very differently. We were too spoiled with the numbers Ronaldo and Messi were doing. It's not going to
100%.
happen again. The
100%.
bar needs to be lowered.
100%.
Just is what it is.
Dude.
The standard of football mustn't lower. We mustn't expect less from players.
Yeah.
But the bar in terms of those numbers, that needs to come
No,
down.
it needs to come down, dude. But even
Forwards are not going to get those numbers.
but even the numbers that like Henry used to get, Shearer, Aguero, Rooney,
Yeah.
dude, like even Holland, as much as I can't stand him, he looks like a creature from Midsummer, I'm just saying. He he's an unbelievable goal scorer. He really is, but
Yeah, he is.
those numbers are ridiculous. They are absolutely ridiculous. So
Yeah.
I just want to say, if he ever sees this, your careers, you can do this, Wiki. I believe in you, bud. You got that.
For Sporting, yeah.
That's it.
Come on, boy.
For Arsenal. He's a gunner. Don't you forget. Don't you forget.
Yeah, actually, I've got a bone to pick with Arsenal fans out there because Gyökeres got the Golden Boot award. He did that for Sporting, not for Arsenal. That's our award. Yeah. He got that award playing for Sporting. So all those Gunners fans that are claiming that, y'all need to relax.
You know what? You're choosing violence.
No, that's next week when we do light heavyweight. No, I'm joking.
I'm glad he got. Listen, I'm glad he got that reward because it's well deserved. It's well deserved. It's well deserved.
Yeah.
So yeah, look, from my perspective as an Arsenal fan, I like what I see so far. The exception of the City game and the Liverpool game. Yes, it was frustrating. I don't know what Arteta was doing, but anyway, I don't want to get into that because then I'll just drop F-bombs here like it's a joke. It's still a very long way to go, and we can't write off City. We cannot write off City. So dude, I don't know. I actually don't know what's going to happen. It's going to be interesting. I was shocked with that Galatasaray game with you guys in the Champions League. That shocked me.
Oh,
But
dude.
I don't know. The guys just looked so flat, dude. They looked very flat. But then again, Galatasaray is a very intimidating place to go and play at, bud.
No, it is. And look, this isn't me backpedaling. I'd be like, Mark knows. Like, if Chris Nolan ever makes a shit movie, I'll be the first one to say it was shit. I'm telling you now.
100%.
I've been saying this. I think people are hyping Liverpool up too much. Bro, we're a new squad. We've had a great start to the season. That's amazing. But we're very new. I mean, we've got Zoboslai playing right back.
Well,
and now with words,
Frimpong is back, huh?
Yeah, Frimpong is back. But I've heard there's rumours that Slot blamed the Palace loss on him. So I'm not too sure what that's about. It was the Palace loss or Galatasaray loss, I can't remember. But yeah, with Wirtz, Ekitike, and now we have Isak.
Dude, Wirtz has created the most chances in the Premier League so far, dude. But he hasn't got an assist.
Yeah.
That's another person. Oaks are so brutal on him.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you
open up
Facebook or Instagram and you see, 007, because he hasn't created anything. Guys, it happens. It's football. Go put that shirt on. Go play in front of 60,000 people. See how easy it is.
No, but like you've just said, he's created the most chances.
Yeah.
Bro, if you're someone who just gets one touch on the ball, so if you're a left wing or a right wing, right, the centre mid or your cam has done all the work. He started the build up, everything.
Exactly.
He plays that one pass. The left wing just plays that one touch in, the number 9 bangs it in. The left wing's going to get the credit for the assist.
Yeah.
Right? That's what the
True
numbers are going to
story,
show.
dude. True story.
But they don't talk about who started the build up.
Yeah.
This is why people like Busquets and my guy Iniesta. Okay, look, Iniesta is hailed as one of the best, but bro, he's still underrated.
No, he
He's
is
still
underrated. Him
underrated
and
because he
Xavi.
didn't
Very
get the
said, dude,
numbers.
they are underrated.
They're
Even
still
Alonso, dude.
underrated.
Alonso as well. Same thing, bro.
Dude,
Same thing.
Alonso's so underrated.
Same thing.
We need to stop looking at assists. And this is where you can separate, and I'm going to say it, separate people from who just look at the stats. I can Google, look at me, I can type, I'm literate. Good for you, bro. Cool story. Versus people, so the casuals, versus people who are actually watching football. People watching football know, like, this guy's great. Bro, Rodri, go look at Rodri's numbers when he won the Ballon d'Or.
Yeah.
He wasn't getting, like, mad assists and mad
No,
goals.
he wasn't, dude.
But he was the spine of that team. He was the spine.
Well,
he
look
was
what
the
happened.
core of that team.
Look what happened last year when he got injured. The wheels came off, dude.
Exactly.
Yeah. No, it says everything.
Exactly.
It says everything.
So no, we need to stop
Let's
it.
stop being so harsh on these
stats
guys.
thing.
Yes, they get paid way too much money, but still, they're human beings.
Way too much money. Yeah, Liverpool, Chelsea's just started.
Ooh, okay.
Come on, you Reds. But yeah.
Okay, let's go. Huh?
Why?
Because, dude.
I think Maguire's head is so big it's got a mouth now. It's starting to talk. Yes, fuck. Flip me. Yeah. Yeah, guys. So I think that's a wrap on that.
Yes.
We're going to try and get some rest before tomorrow morning / tonight / early morning. I think 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning is a different time of day. You can't really say morning.
No, you can't. That's the crack of dawn, dude. Oh.
Yeah, that's not a Nosferatu hour. The midnight hour has passed. That's that time.
Thank you for that reminder.
Yeah. And just to shout out to my boy Mike, who celebrated his birthday this week. Happy birthdays in the chat, in the comments. He got a black goat for his birthday.
No, I didn't. I shot him. Just before the animal cruelty comes after me, I did not shoot the goat or anything. I just don't like goats.
Please put black goats in the comments.
No, don't you dare, guys. Don't you dare. All right, before this gets bad, guys, have an awesome week. Enjoy yourself. Until next time.
God bless, guys.
Enjoy it. Cheers, guys. Bye.
Peace. Happy birthday.